Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Who do you want to be? The Duke of Edinburgh's award helps you explore who you are, to discover who you could be. Join a band. Try coding. Learn a language. Or find your creative side. Give something back by volunteering in your community. Get active and take on a new sport. Cross a river. Climb a mountain. Walk a new trail. Camp under the stars. Work together with friends to make your own adventures.
Hello and welcome to the online Duke of Edinburgh Open Evening. Today, me and my team are going to go over what the Duke of Edinburgh is and how you can apply. So what is the Duke of Edinburgh? The Duke of Edinburgh is the world's leading achievement award for young people. This is from ages 14 to 25 and we start from year 9 and we work up to year 12. It is a really important award, it's really enjoyable and also it helps for your CV when going on to further careers. So in the Duke of Edinburgh there is 3 different levels. There's bronze that we do in year 9, there is silver year 10 and gold year 12. We also offer an Ambassador's Award for year 11. The DofE can be started at any point and you can join at any level.
So for the Bronze Award, this is the first level of the Duke of Edinburgh Award and there are 3 levels that you can go up to. So this is a really good place to start if you haven't done Duke of Edinburgh before, and this is our entry level from year 9 onwards. For the Bronze Award, you have to take part in a few different activities. So there's volunteering, there's a skill, and there is a physical aspect of it. For these activities, it could be something that you're already doing outside of school or in school clubs, but you need to have an assessor for it. Because of COVID, this can now be someone at home, like a relative, or it can be a neighbour, or it can even be one of your teachers at school who knows something about what you're doing. With the activities at bronze level, you need to do them for at least an hour every week, and this goes on for 3 months. So your physical, your volunteering and your skill, you will do for 3 months. And then one of those, you will do for an additional 3 months on top of that.
The silver section can be completed either as a direct entrance or continuation from bronze. When you do silver, you do 6 months of volunteering and then 6 months of either the skill or the physical sections, and the other one will be for 3 months. If you're a direct entrant, you will need to complete an extra 6 months in any one of those sections.
The Gold Award is very similar to bronze and silver. You have to do a physical, a volunteering and a skill. Okay, the volunteering must be for 12 months, the physical and the skill are for 6 months, and then an additional 6 months needs to be added to one or the other. You also need to do a wild camp, which we take the group up to Snowdon National Park, where you do training, practice and qualified all at the same time over a week or 2, and then we return. You also have to do a residential where you yourself go off, find a placement and spend a week with a youth group or such. Another way of going on to gold is direct. If you go direct, you will have to do 6 months extra on either volunteering, physical or skill. Okay, and these will have to be a minimum of 1 hour a week and for the full amount of time. Due to COVID, obviously similar to bronze and silver, some of those can now be changed, so your volunteering could be helping a neighbour or such. Physical could just be going for a walk, and skill would be something you learn at home.
One of the sections for Duke of Edinburgh is the volunteering section. This one is to be completed for any level, bronze, silver or gold. When you're doing the volunteering, you give up your time for free and you do something to help someone in the community or another organisation or charity. Due to COVID, this can now include you helping out people in your local community, either delivering shopping for neighbours, walking dogs, or generally caring for people that are shielding or unable to get out themselves. You could do a range of activities, helping out charity shops or local animal shelters.
One part of the DofE that you'll need to complete is the physical section. This involves you taking part in a physical activity for an hour a week for about 3 to 6 months. This can be anything from team sports through to individual sports.
So at all levels of the Duke of Edinburgh Award, you will need to participate in a skill activity where you build your skills in something that you are interested in. An example of things that you could do are anything in the creative arts, music, which you may already be doing outside of school anyway, things like cooking, anything that is increasing a skill in something that could be useful to you in the future.
If you're undertaking your Gold Award, you'll have to attend a residential. This involves you going to an activity centre for 5 days, 4 nights, and you undertake a huge amount of different activities.
At bronze level, you will need to complete an expedition, and this will take place sometime in the summer months when it's a little bit warmer. Due to restrictions at the moment, training for this is currently online, but that may change further on in the year. As part of this expedition, you will need to do a practice expedition, which is a minimum of 1 day and 1 night camping, where you'll be demonstrating your campcraft skills and things like first aid. This will normally be accompanied by an adult. Then you'll have your final qualifying expedition, which is 2 days walking and 1 night camping, where you will need to demonstrate those skills that you've learned previously in the training to an assessor. This will be completely unaccompanied by adults, and you will need to be self-sufficient for that weekend that you are doing expedition.
The Silver Expedition. The first part is the training, which will take place currently online due to COVID regulations. You will then undertake a practice expedition, which consists of 2 days and 2 nights walking. 2 days walking, 2 nights camping. You will then complete a qualifying expedition, which will be 3 days walking and 2 nights camping. Each day will need to consist of 7 hours activity, at least 3.5 hours of that needs to be journeying.
The Gold Expedition will be most probably in North Wales, as long as COVID doesn't restrict us from doing that. We are looking at doing a 1 day training, 2 day practice, and 4 days actually out on expedition, so that's 3 nights camping as well. The whole time whilst we're up there, we'll be looking at different skills and working through the training, which will be delivered on the Google Classrooms from next year onwards.
We asked Gold Award holders about their experience, and this is what they said. 93% developed better teamworking skills, 90% would recommend taking part, 88% communicated better, 89% felt physically fitter, and 80% felt more motivated. How this is going to impact your future is only in positive ways. Okay? In tough economic times, it's even more important to make your CV stand out, especially when you're trying to do university applications and look for apprenticeships and jobs in the future. Your employers will be really interested to see that you've completed the Duke of Edinburgh Award, because you're demonstrating skills that other peers in your year group might not necessarily have because they've not done the same award. So it's well worthwhile developing your future skills by taking part in the Duke of Edinburgh.
So, once you've joined up, you will receive an eDofE login. Your eDofE login is for you to be able to go track all of your volunteering physical and skill, upload evidence, and get it signed off by an assessor. Also now there is the eDofE mobile app. This app allows you to upload evidence just as you go, get things signed off on there, and you can just keep a lot closer eye on your progress and so on that's going on. So if you're interested, please go just check out our social media on Instagram. There's lots of photos and stuff on there for you to get a bit more of a gist of what we do. Also, after you join, you will be given a Google Classrooms, so then we can give the training necessary for the expeditions. So, as well as offering the Duke of Edinburgh Award, in Year 11 we offer the Ambassador Award. So this is for the students that have taken part in bronze and silver and feel like they want to carry on during Year 11 before they go into gold in Year 12. These students will be there to help you and to guide you along your path with the Duke of Edinburgh. They have also had the opportunity to interview Prince Edward and get a lot more information about the Duke of Edinburgh.
We encourage parents to get involved with the Duke of Edinburgh Award. When students sign up, it's important that they have the support from their parents. Not only does this involve support through administration, through forms of payment, but also to support the students whilst they complete their activities and complete their activities online. The sessions will take place every evening, either through the Google Classroom sessions or they will be taking place after school. We encourage parents to fully support this so that the student gets the most out of the Duke of Edinburgh Award. The cost for the awards are £26 for enrolment for bronze and for silver, and £30 for enrolment onto gold. On top of this, there will be additional costs for campsite fees and for hiring of equipment. These will be explained when they sign up.
Congratulations to these students who have achieved their Bronze Award. You can collect your certificates from Mr Greensides. These are Chloe Blackshaw, Isaac Dew, William Fuller, Harry Heath, Holly Keane, Amy McMullen, Josie Ann Montford, Sophia Bartlett, Tyler Bunn, Alfie Burns, Nancy Chadler, Abigail Coomber, Mackenzie Curd, Lauren Moore, Aaron Mount, Larissa Paulfay, Jacob Schofield, Jacob Schaaf, Caitlin Walton, Holly Williamson, Frank Herbert, Charlie Hawkes, Margot McGuinness and Finley Medler. Again, well done.
Congratulations to the following students who've completed their Silver Duke of Edinburgh. They are Tom Broadbridge, Molly Herriott, Harry Reid, Finley Medler, Charlie Hawkes and Frank Herbert. Please collect your certificates from Mr Greensides. If you've completed the physical, skill and volunteering sections, you can still collect a DofE certificate. So please get this done so we can get you awarded a certificate.
So now that you're interested, what's next? You need to pop to the website and fill in one of our enrolment forms. Then you need to send this to Mr Greensides at the email that's on the board. Then training sessions will start next year, so in 2021. These will be after school and online during the current COVID situations between 4 and 4:40 PM on Thursday for all levels of the award.
Thank you for your time today, and if you have any other questions, please just email me, or if you're a student at the school and you want more questions, just go see the ambassadors and they can help you. So I hope to see you in the future and hope to see you on the Duke of Edinburgh.